Hi everyone, I'm here today with my monthly favorites. I have so many new products this month. Some of them you will either have already seen in a haul or will see in a haul coming up. So some of these products you'll see a couple times this month. So I'm just gonna kind of get started because I have a lot of products. Right, so the first products I'm gonna talk about are some hair products. I posted a picture on Instagram a few weeks ago of a bunch of Hask hair products that I got. These you can pick up at Walgreens or Ulta. They're really inexpensive. I got a few different scents. I got the argan, the coconut oil, there's a keratin one, and there's one other one that I can't remember. But anyways, they are a shampoo and conditioner set. The other ones are in my bathroom, so I just pulled these ones out. This is the Manoi Coconut Oil Nourishing Shampoo and Conditioner, and these honestly smell so good. They're sulfate free. Oh my gosh, this one's my favorite scent, I think. Oh, I think there's a Moroccan oil one too. They're sulfate free, phthalate free, paraben free, and I just love how shiny it makes my hair. They have different ones for volumizing, nourishing, smoothing. It just makes my hair really shiny and takes a lot of the frizz out. It's been really, really humid here because it's been super hot, but then it's also been thunderstorms and raining at night. So it's been really, really humid. And these have really helped just keep my hair smooth and silky and shiny feeling. And it hasn't taken out the color in my hair. So usually I will use a red shampoo for the roots in my hair, and then I'll mix in another shampoo as well, so I don't use as much of my red depositing shampoo. So I've been mixing the regular shampoo with my red shampoo, and my color has still stayed. I'm not seeing a bunch of red go down my drain. And then also the conditioners make my hair super silky and smooth. I also really like their deep conditioners. I've already finished 2 of them, so these are the ones that I still have left, and this is the Coconut Manoi and the Argan one. I could get 2 treatments out of each little packet here, and it seriously makes my hair feel so, so shiny and soft and detangles my hair. I really, really like these. So if you're looking for some new hair products that are really inexpensive and they make your hair feel amazing, check out Hask. And again, you can get those at Ulta or at Walgreens. Moving on to another kind of random favorite. These are the Mabou London. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, but it's a set of little 4 glasses. Now you guys know I am a avid coffee addict, junkie, pretty much any name that you can come up with that means beyond obsessed with coffee. Recently I purchased a new Keurig, and it's the one that does the espresso and then it can froth milk. Well, because it's hot and I usually drink iced coffee, I've been making iced coffees, and these are the perfect little espresso cups to have the espresso pour into. These can be used with hot or cold beverages because they are the dual glass. So there's a glass inside of a glass. They're super cute, and I love these. So if you are somebody who loves coffee and you want to have cute little espresso cups to pour your espresso in, if you like to entertain, you can use them as shot glasses. You can use them as little dessert glasses. You can do little chocolate mousse in them. I mean, really you can do anything. Wheatgrass shots if you are really into health food. I just think they're so cute. They're all lined up right by my espresso machine. I think they look adorable, and it comes with a set of 4 of them. So if I have a discount code or anything that I can find from the company, I will link it down below. But I've been really loving these, and I use them every single day. And I'm trying to throw in more random favorites into my monthly favorites video. And I know a lot of you also share my love for coffee. So if you have that new Keurig, it's the Riva. Has the Riva cups. I don't know what the actual name of the Keurig is, but these are perfect. They just sit on there perfectly, and it fills just to the right amount full of espresso. Pour it into my iced coffee, and we're good to go. Or my iced latte. Really love that. Okay, I have a ton of makeup products, you guys. Lots of new stuff I've been trying. The first is primers. These are the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer, Skin Equalizing primers. I have a couple of them. There was a discount code through Sephora that you could get these. I think it's MUFE Skin. I think you can still use it. So I got this one, these 2, and then I got a hydrating one, I think. I really love the smoothing one. I'm wearing that today. It fills in your pores. It's really, really great. If you have super dry skin, you might not love it. I don't find it makes me matte, but it definitely mattes me out a little bit more than most normal primers do. But I love the smoothing. Now the matte primer, is very mattifying, and the problem I have with the matte primer is I feel like it makes my makeup kind of a little pilly. So I'll like go to put my foundation on, and then if I set my foundation with powder and like say I like scratched or like I went like this, it would start peeling up, which is really weird. And I know that happens a lot with my skin with mattifying primers. It's happened with quite a few. So I try to just stick to this. If I'm going to use the mattifying primer, I just kind of stick it right here in my T-zone. I don't really put it on my chin or my forehead because I find that it starts to lift my makeup up, which is super weird. But I love the smoothing one. Okay, 2 foundations. The first is a drugstore. I really love this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I think this is such a fantastic drugstore foundation. I love it. It doesn't look cakey or heavy on the skin. You can add coverage by using a brush, or if you use a beauty blender, it kind of shears it out just a little bit more and helps it sink into the skin. It's a really creamy, thicker foundation, but doesn't feel thick and heavy on the skin. It says it's a 24-hour demi-matte finish, air light, oil-free. It does keep me matte pretty much for the whole day. I don't find that I get overly shiny or dewy. I don't have to touch up very much, and I love it paired with the powder. This is another favorite. The Infallible Pro Matte powder is so great. The foundation, I have it in 104 Golden Beige, and I have this powder in, it doesn't look like it says on the actual packaging, but it was like, I hate when they do that. It was like 300, maybe I just see a 3, so I don't know. But I really love the setting powder, and I really love the foundation. Together they're great, and this powder really goes well over any foundation, really. I'm wearing this today as well. I also picked up the new CoverGirl Luminous Stay All Day, so I'm gonna do a first impressions of that. I'm really excited. But the drugstore's coming out with some good foundations, and I really like this L'Oreal Infallible. Another foundation I really love is like this kind of combination here. You're going to see it in a Get Ready With Me video coming up, unless it's already up. But it's like the pop of green on the inner corner, purple lower lash line, similar to what I'm wearing today, except for I only did the yellow like on the lower lash line, which is also a favorite. This whole like yellow and purple with the neutral eye, I love that. But this combination is so amazing. I'm wearing it today. It's the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Bronzer. I got this from Ulta. I love their CC cream, and I wanted to try. I know the illumination one would be way too dewy for me. So I picked up the BB bronzer, or the CC bronzer, and this is amazing. It's SPF 50. It's amazing for the summertime. If you are a darker complexion, you could probably just use this as your, foundation. It does do a really great job of that. You'll see in that video if it's up. I'll link it down below. If it's not, well, I'll just link it when it is down below, so if you're watching this later on. But it's in the shade bronze. It only comes in one shade. You can mix this with your foundations. You can just put this all over your face to kind of warm up your complexion, which is what I do. I do my primer, I put this on, and then I go in with my foundation. This is the Dior Skin 030 is my shade. Nude Air, love this. It's a serum-y foundation. I find I'm a huge fan of serum foundations. Probably for the last 6 or 7 months, I've really been into them. It's what I'm wearing today. I just feel like I have a really pretty glowy look to my face without it being oily or greasy looking. So this combination is fantastic. I highly recommend trying out the bronzer, the CC bronzer, and then the Dior foundation together. Apply this and then go in with this, and it's just like the most beautiful finish to your face. I can't describe it, but it's really great. Okay. Keep on with that glow. This product you're gonna see in a haul, or it's already up. I'm thinking may have taken over my love for my Chanel bronzer. My Tan de Chanel, this gigantic thing. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel, and if you guys aren't familiar, it's a like bronzing mousse. It's a little bit of a stiffer cream bronzer. It's beautiful and I love it, and I've had it forever and it lasts forever. But this may have won it. And the thing I love about this is it comes in a lot of different shades. And this is the YSL Les Saharanis. Why do I sound like I'm like having, that doesn't sound, isn't YSL like more French? And I totally sounded not French. Les Saharanis? We're just gonna go with that. Oh, the English version is right below it. Sunkissed Blur Perfector Healthy Glow Balm Powder. That's what this is. I got mine in the shade Fauve, I think is what it is. It's not even listed on, oh, number 4. But I believe the name was Fauve. And it comes in a beautiful compact, and it's a cream bronzer, but it dries to a powder, but this goes on the skin and melts into the skin unlike anything I've ever experienced before. It's not blotchy, it's not patchy, it's not, it doesn't mess with your foundation. It's seriously the most smoothest, creamiest, beautiful, flawless cream bronzer, cream product, like cream blush bronzer highlight that I've ever used in my life. It is so phenomenal, and it's light on the skin, and it just blends like a dream. I use the Sigma 3D HD brush. I just kind of dip it in, and then I like bronze up my face and do like light contouring with it. It's kind of like, oh my God, Becky, look at that bronzer. This thing is so, probably one of my favorite products I've discovered all year round. It's amazing. Lots of shades. I think there's like 7 shades, 8 shades, something like that. This is shade 4, and it works perfectly for my skin tone. I am discovering I'm like an NC 35 is what I am, at least in that MAC Nourishing Foundation. But this is, I mean, it's smooth and it's creamy and it's the perfect, you're not even gonna be able to see it because it melts into the skin so amazingly. Like, you put it on and you just like blend it, and it's like blends to nothing, but there's something there. But it blends to feel like there's nothing on your skin. And it's like dries to a powder, and it doesn't make your skin sticky. It's just seriously taking over my Chanel love. YSL Sun-Kissed Blur Perfector. Love this so much. Another cream product is, this is also in that same tutorial you'll see coming up. It's the Stila Convertible Color in Lillium. I got this off of GlamBot, and it was like basically brand new. Like, it didn't even look like anyone had ever swatched it. I'm wearing this today as well. It's seriously the most beautiful cream blush color. You could wear these on your lips or your cheeks. It's a really pretty, you can see it, a really pretty, very neutral, natural pink. It just blends into the skin so nicely, and I'm loving like a dewy cheek right now. Like, you can see it's like dewy and glowy, and I'm loving that. I apply this with my beauty blender and just dab it on my cheeks, and honestly, it gives you that fresh, dewy, healthy glow look to your cheeks. Amazing. Lillium is fantastic. I have peony and I think fuchsia. Lillium, by far my favorite color that I own. Another cream product, and then we'll get into some powder products. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lighting Illuminator. I have it's in the shade Candlelight, which I own the powder version of this, and I've had it for a long time, and I love it. This is amazing as well. Now, this I also apply with a beauty blender. It's just a very, I don't know, I like it because I find it's like a little bit more flesh toned rather than like really golden or really silvery. It just kind of like blends into your skin and looks like a healthy glow without adding color to your skin. I find that sometimes cream or liquid highlighters have too much pigment in them, so it changes the color of your skin. Like, it makes it really gold or really silvery or pink. This I love because I feel like it doesn't change the color of my skin, but it gives that glow. So you have that beautiful highlighted look without being silver or pink or gold or whatever. You just have the beautiful glow. And I apply this with my beauty blender. I went in and I did my cream bronzer, my cream blush, took the beauty blender with the cream highlight, and I just kind of stamped it over this whole area right here. And I love it. I love it. It lasts all day. It stays very glowy. You can mix this with your foundation. You can mix this with your body lotion, and it gives you a beautiful, really healthy glow without adding a colored highlight, which I really like. This bronzer is by far my favorite bronzer of life in my whole life as far as powder bronzers go. The YSL is, you know, cream bronzer, powder bronzer. This is the Golden Rinse Studio Sculpt Defining Bronzing Powder. I'm assuming these are similar to the iridescent line that Makeup Forever just came out with. They have the like, Jaclyn Hill really loves the 50i or something like that, the iridescent one. This is in Golden Rinse. I also have it in Delicates. I haven't really used Delicate very much. It's more of a cooler tone. This is more warmer toned. So this one's gonna be better for contouring. This is great for bronzing. It has a little bit of a sheen. It swatches awful, so it's like really no point in swatching it because I feel like it does not swatch well. But when you get it on your skin with the brush, I've been using this big Chanel brush, which I got from my Glam Bot haul a few weeks ago. It's their powder brush. I just buff it in here and I literally just bronze up my whole face. It gives the most perfect, beautiful, stunning glow to your skin. It doesn't, like some bronzers I find are so powdery that when you go and buff it in, it gets blotchy and it's like super intense and it's super pigmented. And bronzers are one of those things that I think it's better to have them not be super pigmented because you can get out of hand really, really quickly. And then to try to buff a bunch of brown product off your face is a little bit difficult to do. But this is such, the consistency is so unique. I know that they have these Studio Sculpt powders in their permanent line. So if you didn't get a chance to pick this up, they do have the regular powders, and maybe just get the color like medium deep or deep if you are a darker skin tone and use that as a bronzer. But I love this. I think it just gives the most beautiful bronzy glow to your skin without being shimmery, without being sparkly. It's super easy to work with, and it's seriously such a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. So this is like getting to be holy grail status for me, and I'm loving glowy skin. I used to be all about the matte face, and now I'm all about the glow. Love this. A blush that I've been loving also from Glam Bot. This is the Nars blush in Luster. I love this. I have been eyeing this blush for a really long time and just had never got it. It's a beautiful, like peachy blush with some gold shimmer in it, but it just doesn't translate on the skin as like sparkly blush. But it's very natural looking. Swatches are really difficult sometimes. Not because I'm bad at it, but because some things just don't swatch well. But it's on my cheeks over that Lillium blush. And if you can see, like I still have an super glowy cheek without it like matting down by putting a powder product over it. So I love the combination of these because it still gives me that bright, glowy, yeah, it just gives me that glowy, healthy cheeks without matting it down, which I find a lot of powdered bronzers or blushes that you put over it are gonna make you matte because it's setting it and mattifying it. But this combination of the Stila Lillium, the Luster blush, and then this YSL bronzer and this MAC bronzer seriously just kept my cheeks just so glowy and beautiful. So I love it. The palette that I can't get enough of, I fell back in love with my Tartelette palette. It's what's on my eyes right now. It's a beautiful neutral palette. It has some really pretty purples. I usually stick to like these two colors in my crease and these on my brow bone and lid, and then these ones in my like outer V, and I love it. I think it's such a beautiful palette. This is also in a tutorial coming up with like a bright lime green inner corner, but it's so easy. They blend beautifully. I just did a super neutral eye, popped in the Modster liner from Ardency in Deep Purple on my lower lash line, and I put a little bit of like green, which you'll see in a tutorial, like I said, coming up. It's one of these MAC quads. This is the color added, which you can actually buy this off Glam Bot. That's why I ended up doing it in my tutorial for them, because you could still get this off their website. But I put this bright green. I've been loving this color, like in the inner corner, like inner corner of the lower lash line. I just think it's so fun and springy. So really love that. And then the last thing is my brows. I have switched up the color of brow pencil I've been using. I usually use like chocolate or medium brown, and I switched to taupe because Jaclyn Hill, I get in the comments a lot that I look like Jaclyn Hill, which is like a huge like compliment because I think she's stunningly beautiful. I don't see it. I don't know if it's just because we both have like this reddish colored hair. Hers is much more red than mine is, but thank you for anyone who thinks that I look like Jaclyn Hill. That's just a huge compliment. But since she has reddish hair and I have reddish hair, well, she has red hair and I have reddish hair, I was like, okay, well, her brows always look great. Let's try using a different pencil because the ones I'm using are just super dark. So I switched to taupe from Anastasia and also the taupe in the NYX one. And I love the way it looks. They still have quite a bit of color to them, but they're not as dark. So the taupe has been really nice. I never thought I could wear taupe, considering that I don't have blonde hair, but it works really well. So that's my favorites. I had a ton this month, a lot of new products I've been trying and using. I would love to know some of your favorites. If you've tried any of the products I've showed you, let me know your thoughts. And if you want to see like my kind of like everyday face or my favorite face routine where I demonstrate how I use like the cream bronzers and blushes and illuminators and this combo, leave that down in the description box and thumbs up this video and I will do that and show you how I use all these products and, you know, this MAC love Dove here too. So anyways, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic month. I hope you have a great week. I will leave coupon codes or discount codes or anything and links for all the products I talked about down below. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!